Good morning and welcome to the second game of the Dafabet sponsored Gibraltar Premier League. Sees Med Vikings take on Calpe Giants. Skippered by Ian Latine for the Med Vikings. Ian Latine for Calpe Giants even.
Yeah. And we have Paddy Hatchman and Sean opening the batting.
No, that's not Sean, that's Miles Isted.
Miles Isted. Gorgeous day up here.
It's a lovely day for cricket. Gibraltar boasts a lovely climate in the winter, so we generally tend to start our seasons very early and finish them very late, so it feels like there's a perpetual cricket season in Gibraltar, but we're not complaining. Avinash Pai to open the bowling.
And Paddy Hatchman is going to face.
Paddy Hatchman, always when he faces, opening ball, no, single first ball.
Single first ball?
Yeah, 100%. If he doesn't score a single first ball, all bets are off.
Paddy's buzzing after Bolton's 4-3 win against Crawley yesterday. They were 3-1 down against Crawley.
Are they 3-1 down?
Yep.
Whoa, what a comeback. Well, Calpe Giants will be looking for a comeback from their loss last week in the first game against Loughborough Lightning. We're fielding a slightly weaker side last week and got a stronger team out today, so we expect more.
Expecting a good game today between the two sides.
The batting as well. The batting on both sides is pretty strong.
I'd say the teams are fairly quite balanced as a whole.
Yeah, it should be a good, quite tight game, really. So, everyone's ready. We've got long on and deep mid wicket out. Avinash Pai, first ball. Wicket! Oh, well, there's a surprise. That's been played all around that.
I did jinx that on the
and that's a wicket first ball.
All the punters have got one wicket first ball, love that.
Well, there's a turn up for the books. Paddy won't be pleased with that. Tell you, a lot of the time here, the wicket here plays completely different from the indoor nets, and the lads practicing the indoor nets tend to kind of play for a bigger bounce when the ball's coming in straight, and on this wicket, straight balls to the wicket do not really bounce that high at all. And we're waiting for the next batter in.
Is that Harry Park?
It is Harry Park.
Yeah.
So, one wicket down. First ball, absolute scenes.
Surely not another wicket first ball coming.
So the Giants would be pleased, very pleased with this start.
Did the Giants bat first in the previous game?
I'm trying to think.
And
Yes, they did.
And the Loughborough Lightning has managed to chase it down with 5 or 6.
Yeah, five or six to spare. Yeah.
I think it was Lee Rimmer and Henshaw that got a bit of runs. Yeah.
I was pleased not to have to bat. The handle of my bat's cracked. I've got a brand new Grey Nichols.
You've cracked it already?
I'm knocking it in at the moment to replace the cracked one. So, second ball of the over. And it's beaten the edge as well. And Great
start
stuff
from Ali Pie.
Well, what a start this is. I don't think anyone would have called that wicket first ball, but
Another good start.
dealt with. Another dot ball. So, Zaki, I'm looking forward to seeing your leg spin out there.
I haven't bowled for ages, mate. I haven't
Ah,
played for
well,
ages.
that's it. You never lose it, mate. Oh! Had him all over the place there. Another dot. 4 dots so far.
By the way, when's the next fixture, Richard? Is it on
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Yeah.
Is that the Lethbury Lightnings versus Med Vikings?
It must be Med Vikings, yeah.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
I guess most fixtures are going to be on a weekly basis now, going into Easter, I guess.
I think we got a slight break, and then there's a few more in March, and
Yeah.
then slight break. So we've got international football games down here as well. You can
Yeah.
see we share the ground with Gibraltar FA, and it was not an attempted mancad; it just slipped out of the hand. So yeah, we were a bit. We have to work around the Football Association. Obviously, their international games take precedence over our league games. So
I think they're playing in an international friendly, is that correct?
I believe so. Yeah. Another dot from Nasha. This is a great start from the Vikings. One more ball, one wicket maiden over. Let's see if he can get out of it with another dot. We got Harsh going out to deep square leg. Ian comes in to mid wicket. There's a long on, and everyone else is in the circle. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's unlucky. No
He's
run
gonna finish
taken.
off with a maiden over.
No run taken. No, that was silly. I mean, that was
That was
a run
surely
there.
a one.
And yeah, it starts off with a wicket maiden. That would be absolutely perfect start for the Vikings. No runs.
It's Andy Reyes coming into bowl now.
Oh, I love that. Andy Reyes, the bowling machine.
Always gets wickets.
He does, and he tends to land them on that perfect length all the time. There's Reyes. There we go. Just over pitched slightly and driven straight to Manav.
First run on the board.
About time too, some would say. That's Miles stead off the mark.
It's actually the first ball that Miles has actually faced.
It is, yes.
So 1.1 overs.
Here comes Reyes. And again, on the half volley, driven straight again. Rinse and repeat. Down to Manav at long on and through for another single. Oh, he's left that.
Who's keeping? Is that Mike?
Mikey Lemon.
Mikey
Mikey
Lemon.
Lemon behind the sticks.
Got the
Yeah,
gloves.
he actually did well last week. He was kept in the first game last week.
Oh, nice.
Nice to see him up. It's
Yeah.
through the gap there.
Just for a single.
Covers, and yeah, another single taken.
To be fair, everyone in the Calpe Giants team can pretty much bowl.
Yeah, true.
I think most of their bowlers are all pretty much spin or
There's hardly any seam at all.
Hardly any seam at all.
Yeah.
I think it's just harsh, isn't it?
Yep. And through for another single there. And again, straight down to Manav.
Question is, when will our first boundary come?
And that completes the over.
I think at 2.5 and over at the moment.
And they'll look to try and consolidate first, I think, and then...
Got ages.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. I think they should play their way in and have a look first now. Just steady the ship a bit. They don't want to lose any more wickets than the power play, really. They can probably afford another one, but...
Can't afford to start losing, but then the batting
another
starts
two, and then it gets a bit...
narrow down the order.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if Kenroy is coming.
Well, Kenroy was meant to come, but he's a no-show at the moment. But I think he was out jollying up the coast last night, and that was a dot ball to start the over from Pai. That's onto the back foot, another dot from Pai. Great bowling here from Avinash Pai. It's the stalwart in the international side at Gibraltar. Oh, darts it, and Mikey did well there.
Well done, Mikey. Good work from you.
It's a good change up from Pai. That's a quicker ball. So in comes Pai.
Well taken.
This is great bowling from Avinash Pai again. There's 4 dots on his second over after finishing with a wicket maiden in his first.
He's pretty solid behind the wickets, I mean, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Yeah, he does really well. He doesn't usually keep, but he stepped in for his skipper today. And again, another dot from Pai. This is amazing start from Avinash Pai.
Wouldn't surprise me if they bowled him another one before the power play.
I think I'd give him another 2.
Another 2, yeah, bowl him out.
And again, another dot. That is amazing bowling. That's 2 maidens to start his spell. And a wicket in his first over. That's great. Great stuff from Avinash Pai.
Got the rate gone down to 1.67.
They might be worrying about that at the moment, I don't think. So Reyes to continue his spell. And Reyes only went for 5 in his first over. So far, this power play is going Calpe Giants' way.
We've got Doctor Who down there, haven't we?
Yeah, it's Kaylin at third. Big swing and just misses out on it. Cry of frustration.
Plenty of options to bowl. They've got Whelan.
Oh yeah.
They've got Nikhil. Got plenty.
Lateen,
Lateen,
Manav.
God, they've got plenty of bowlers.
Very much so. Kaylin actually, he's a seamer.
I watched one of his overs last game and he bowled quite well. In fairness to him.
He did. He took 3 wickets in a warm-up game the week before. He took a wicket last week.
It's nice to see him improving and always trying.
Shot straight, and Manav will come around and won't make it. That will
gonna
go
be the
for
first
4 runs.
boundary.
First boundary of the innings.
After 3.2 overs.
Comes Reyes. Oh!
Good effort, but just dropped.
That was unlucky.
That was unlucky. Honestly, it's so beautiful.
Is that another dot or?
Yeah.
It's in the air and just beats Latine to his left and through for a single.
Manoff just came back from playing with the international team, didn't he?
Yeah,
Spain.
he plays for Spain. He played first match.
Correct. He got 4 wickets.
Yeah, he did well.
3 overs were really solid, and then obviously the last over, which normally happens when they're going for runs. But he got a 50. Was that correct?
I believe so. Yeah. Great start to his international career.
Yeah.
And Reyes here. Just that single boundary from the over and 1 run taken so far. Another 5 off this and they'll be happy again. They'll be looking for a boundary here surely. They won't get one. They'll get a single though. And that concludes the over.
As to these two, they're ticking slightly now.
So 11 runs off 4 overs with 1 wicket down. Next
start.
over,
Nikhil Advani.
we see Nikhil Advani in.
Nikhil's someone who's made huge progress, hasn't he? Didn't he got a few wickets back in the last national team game?
Yeah. He's really difficult to get away. He's a slow, loopy bowler, but what he does is he entices you out to it and looks for a stumping all the time, and it's batters can get frustrated, but the key is to probably not get as frustrated, get off on the back foot a bit, and if you can, get to that pitch of the ball and give it a good whack. Oh, decent length. But Miles could not go forward or backwards to that, so he just killed it in front of him. And that's easy to extra. And no run taken again. Cuts away, straight to cover.
Another dot. I tell you, they might as well just keep bowling the bowlers they've got on, and they'll probably bring Manoff on next.
Spin's working at the moment.
Would surprise me to bring Manoff on the next change.
In comes Advani, 3 dots so far.
Great stop.
Brilliant stop there from.
Is that Andy Reyes?
That is Andy Reyes getting down and funky. And they went through for a single there. So Harry Pyle, his area's point, backward point, where he likes to score. And he comes square. In goes bowlers and it throws a bit high. Single taken.
What do you reckon a good score on this sort of pitch will be at the moment?
I think, given the warm-up games, I think Pyle was about 180.
180?
Yeah. Nice stroke, straight to Avinash Pai, who's at long off. And that's through for a single, ends the over.
Oh, decent over.
So scores 14 after 5 for the loss of 1 wicket. They'll really need to try and attack this over, I think. Last over of the power play. Need to get some boundaries.
Got Reyes back on.
They've got long off, long on, long, and a deep. Yeah, I was going to say it would win a no ball, but deep cover comes in to covers. in the ring. Long off and long on are out. And Reyes continues. Oh, big swing, and he's got him.
Great bowling.
That's out.
Yeah, fantastic. Teo's King's the next batsman to come out now.
Well, I said they could afford 2 in the power play, but no more than that. Miles Isted, he's a good batter as well.
Good wicket that.
It is.
Quite huge. Going forward, looking down the order, still got Samar, Teo to bat. Teo's coming out next. Still got Ryan Grimes who can bat as well.
Shake of the head as he comes back to the bench.
We need these 2 to stay in.
They do now. I mean,
I'm sure we're missing 2 players.
huh?
Don't even know we're missing 2. Conroy should hopefully go as well. Still got Sam off there as well.
Samar's been batting really well in the nets. He's
Yeah,
been
come on.
hitting them hard. So, wicket on, first ball of the over.
We've also got Alex Sawyer to come as well. And young Jib talents.
Zach's going to go back to his bench. Thanks, Zach, for stepping in for a while. Hold, 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 hold. Hold, hold. Wait, wait, wait. So Reyes comes in again. Just made that, edged it away, Harsh chases it. And they'll take 2. So they've still got long off, long on. The 2 fielders out, everyone else in the ring. Oh, Parl tried to get that through cover, but just couldn't connect right. No run. From the direction the bat was going, that was right through the gap between extra cover and cover. Ooh, sounded like that came off the edge. It's unlucky from Reyes. That's hit well from Parr, that's his area, that will be 4 runs. And concludes the over. So the score moves on to 21 after 6. Loss of 2 wickets. Said they could probably afford to lose 2 wickets in the power play, no more than that. So I think they'll be happy with that given the start. Power play over now, and fielding restrictions don't apply, of course. Only four must be in the middle, in the 30-yard circle. And they're going with a deep square leg, long off, long on, and a deep cover. We've got deep covers moving round now to deep extra, and Jim moves round to covers. Actually, yeah, went a bit too far there. That's Avinash just readjusting him. So you've got, say, fine leg, third in the ring, backward point in the ring, cover in the ring. Oh, it's just gone down leg, and it's gone signal wide. Let's bowl that one again. Short. Oh, that kept very low. Teo did really well to adjust to that. That hit the deck and probably just bounced just a few inches, 6-7 inches, and Teo just managed to get his back down to that. Slower ball and straight to the man at cover, Jim. And there's a misfield there, and they'll take the run off the misfield and through for an easy single. Next one up again. Pyle just defends that. Chardvani continues his good spell here. There's a quick single taken, and Reyes comes into field, but there's buzzers there if they wanted them, but Teo ran straight past his crease, wasn't alive to it, and they take 1 run. Back foot punch, yes is a shout, and they'll take a single as Manor comes up and cleans that up from long on. No one's come from the over. Just 4 from it so far. And Pyle just comes out to that. Nickel gets down but just misses it, and through for a single. Ends the over. 26 after 7 for the loss of 2 now. As it looks like Manav Nayak coming into the attack. Manav Nayak recently made his debut for Spain A. Congratulations to Manav. Good to see young talent in Gibraltar. He actually attends University of Gibraltar as well, of course, and been here for a couple of years now. He's a good player to have in the ranks. It certainly does up the quality of players that we've got available to us, so always keen to attract quality players here in Gibraltar. that first ball cut really low, and I don't know what happened there. It looked like bottom edge maybe. Oh, that's given a bite. And they take 2 runs. So back on strike, they've got deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long off, long on, and a deep extra cover out. Oh, Teo comes down the wicket and it hits him on the pads, but there's no way he's given LBW from there. But ball. Big swing and he's missed, and Manav Nayak takes the wicket of Teo. Good bowling. And see Samath Boda come out into the middle. The young youth development officer does a lot of work for Gibraltar cricket. He's an absolute legend, and he's been hitting them really sweetly in the nets recently. He's played for the national side. We've been down training on a Wednesday night, and it's not fun bowling to him when he's hitting them straight back at you. The cries of feet and heads as it flies past into the curtains at the back of the nets. It's quite a sight to see, so hopefully we can see some of that practice put into some application here, and he helps out his team because it's not going well here for it's gone for 4. Oh, 4 byes. A big groan as the fielder went down to get that and completely missed it. And took it away for 4. Oh, Boda comes out for it, but it's in the air and Pye's underneath it. It's held and he's out. Oh, he's happy with that, Pye. So not a good start for the Vikings. So, Advani continues. Ryan Grimes comes out into the middle and scores are 33 for a loss of 4 after 8. I think now for these 2 batters in, I think caution for the next 3 overs, 3 or 4 overs, and then throw that caution to the wind. Hopefully you got your eye in by then. Par plays that straight down the ground and through for a single. No change in the field. Just onto the back foot, try to get that away on the offside, but it'll be a dot ball. So Grimes to face second ball. And that's a better area for Grimes. He hits that over extra, and that will go away for 4 runs. Great start from Grimesy. Playing his first game back in cricket for a while now. He's been out injured, but he'll be pleased with that. We were discussing that shot earlier. Said he couldn't do it. Proved himself wrong. And finally comes in again. Oh, Grimesy down on one knee and misses that. Good reply from Advani. It's a loopy ball again, and they'll just come through for a single. 2 minds about what shot to play there, Grimesy. In comes Advani, floating, and just taps away and waited for that to almost land behind him and tucked it away for another single to end the over. So 40 runs after 9 overs. Loss of 4 wickets though now. And it looks like it would be man of night to continue after his first over went extremely well. Taking 2 wickets. Paul will be looking to go on the offside predominantly. And he just knocks that down to the man at wide third. Matty Whelan comes in and they scramble through for a single. There's a shorter ball and just driven straight, and that'll be a dot ball. And Kane in there at short. Wentz that going for a run. Oh, and it's in the air again, and fielder will come in but won't make it. One bounce into his hands, and they'll take a single. No run there. Floated more, well weighted, and it's beaten the fielder, and there's call for 2, and they'll take 2 quite easily, and that will end the over. 44 after 10 for the loss of 4. And Matty Whelan comes into the attack. Matty Whelan plays for the Gibraltar national side. Good off spinner. Quite handy with the bat as well. He can get bounce and turn in this pitch, but I think he'll have to probably bowl slightly outside of off for any bounce on this pitch. Anything that goes straight really keeps low. And Ryan just tickles that round the corner, beats Kalin at fine leg, and they'll take 2 runs. Big shout for a 1, and that's exactly what they get. Single taken. Short, and can capitalise on it, but still get through for a single. And leg by's given. Short again, and flat batted across comes Avinash Pai to clean up, and they'll take another single. And comes Whelan to come off his over. Better ball, and see how he gets that bounce off the pitch. It's a tall lad that can use that to his advantage. Slightly quicker, flatter ball as well. Let's see what he does for his final ball of the over. And it's well bowled and well defended. Dot ball ends the over. 49 runs after 11 now. 4 wickets gone. So it looks like Manav will take his 3rd of his spell. Deep mid wicket, deep square leg, long on, long off, and deep cover out. We've got Kalin short. He's going over now, really, a bit wider. Short mid on, stop the single, and that's kept low again, but Ramsey was up to it and just defended that away. Comes out to it, it's in the air, Manav trying to get there, oh no, that's Avinash Pai, sorry, trying to get there, but just couldn't bounce right at his feet, and he's upset with that, but it's good effort. Pile back on strike, this is the wicket they'll be looking for really, and he lets that go wide. So Manaf comes in again. Better ball, really good length. Pops away straight into the mitts of Michael Lamin. Great delivery. And that'll be another dot. Just onto the back foot again and tickled away, and then Grimesy backing up well. Comes through for the single. Good running. So, score trickling along, 52 after 11.42 to come this over. Good over so far from Manaf. It's off the back foot, punched away into covers, man from deep cover comes in, and they'll take a single. Or backwards, forwards. Didn't. It's a dead ball. Shot given. Floated, and that'll be in the air. Will it go far enough? Yes, it does. It just goes over the man at long off. 6 runs. Whelan, he is tall, but I don't think he'd have made that anyway. So that ends the over. 59 of 12 overs, loss of 4 wickets. And Matty Whelan, and we've just been talking about, continues. So 59 for 4 after 12. Realistically, what can the Vikings do here really in this position? Someone's getting a new bat. Or we're having a little drink break. It is a nice warm day out there today for a winter's day, weirdly. I'm very lucky down in Gibraltar to have a lot of days of sunshine. However, when it does get wet, it really does bucket down at times, and the wind's quite strong, causing lots of problems. Aircraft landing, have to go to Malaga. It's always never a good announcement when you're on a plane and they announce you're going to Malaga instead of Gibraltar. Adds another 2 hours to your journey. But anyway, here comes Matt Whelan. Short and rocked away for 4 runs. That's a great shot by Ryan Grimes. Really good here from Ryan. We were talking before the game. He's my captain in the midweek league actually for Pirates, and he hasn't played heavy cricket since the midweek league finished, but he's doing well on his return. Steadied the ship a bit. Over pitched, down on one knee, goes out to deep mid wicket. Ian Latine comes through, and they just take a single from it. In comes Wheels. Quicker ball, and that beat everyone. and it won't make it to the boundary as Kalin picks up and throws, and they make it through for an easy 2. 2 byes given. Some little discussion about field placements, but they're happy and they continue on. Swept away into the gap. They'll only take a single as Harsh comes down from deep square leg and gets it in back to Matty Whelan. And they'll take a quick bowler as a shout, and he does go that end, backed up by Avinash, and they'll go through for a single.
Check 1.
1, yeah, 1 to come. So last ball in the over. Normally jinx it. Let's see. No wides, no ball. No, there's the peel, and it's a given. LBW. Again, that ball that lands straight, keeps low, and if you play a cross shot to it like that, it generally beats the bat. Either hits the wicket or hits pads. So that ends the over with a wicket. 68 now after 13 for a loss of 5. So, Harsh Manga into the attack with Sajan next batter in. Just a discussion about the field settings. Looks like there's Latine going out to mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket. There's a long off, long on, deep cover, man in the ring, quite straight at extra cover. There's a big gap there. And there's a man at backward point, deep third, fine leg and square leg in the ring. It's played straight and there's no one there. Harsh will chase that, but stop in the circle. Avinash Pai will come in from long off, be 1 run. So as a result, that long on actually comes in. Avinash Pai comes into mid on. That's Harsh gets that through for a dot. And it's a wicket. Harsh Manga takes his first wicket of the GPL. It's a good delivery, and Sajan wasn't up for it. Have to take the walk back. There's a collapse here now as Alex Sawyer comes out. 69 now for the loss of 6 wickets. Absolutely massive collapse here from the Vikings. Started with skipper Paddy Hatchman out first ball, and it just got worse from there. So let's see if Alex Sawyer can frustrate these bowlers. That's what I'd be doing now. Defending everything, making them sweat in the field. Grinding out 20 overs. Frustrating everyone. And then see if you can bowl them out based on that frustration, but likelihood of that happening. Oh, and that's the way to do it. Love to see that. Forward defensive. Do that all day, mate. Get the field in and then crack it over their heads. Another few of those, they'll get the field in. Then you start smacking it over their heads. Oh, again, all edged and dropped. Unlucky there, that should have been another wicket. Alex here, I think you might have heard me, just playing defensive shots. Not really attacking the ball at all. I don't mind that. Let's that go wide. So deep cover has come in now. Really, there's actually a point just in front, a backward point, and deep third on the offside with an extra cover in there, and that'd be another wide ball. And on the boundary we've got Matt Whelan, deep square leg, Ian Latine, deep mid wicket, Avinash Pai, long on. Oh, it beats the bat again. And dot ball will end the over. 71 after 14 for the loss of 6 wickets. So we've got Ben Wood. He's a fellow Pirate in the midweek league as well. Ben bowls seam, medium pace. Jumps off the wrong foot. Watch his jump. Gathers great jump. He's a skip really, not a jump. Let's see if he's fixed it at all since he last bowled. Nope. Let's drive out, and they'll take a single. Ryan Grimes actually is teammate in the Pirates as well. So there's a Pirates match up out there in the middle at the GPL, sponsored by our friends at Dafabet. Well defended. That ball. The idea would be to give Grimesy the strike as much as possible here. See if Alex can hit that gap between extra cover and kind of point that's slightly in front. It's in the air, and I don't think anyone will get there. It's going to drop in no man's land, and through for a single. Good aggression. Got away with it. So changing the field here now. The Grimesy point goes out. That'll be a wide ball. And down leg. Ramsey batting out of his crease here. Takes a big swing, and I think he might have edged it. It goes to third. And is that giving it his buys, or I've heard something off the bat? And yes, it's runs. So Alex back on strike. Again, Alex can play on the offside, so like I would just be aiming to hit that gap between Jim Atwood there at extra cover and Manav. Tries to flick that away. I think that came off the pad, but no appeal. And no run. Big effort ball, and just push that wide again. So slowly creeping up the score now, 76 after 14.5. They'll be looking to really try and push to at least 100 really. Give them something to bowl at. Oh, it's a good shot, and straight back at him, and couldn't snap all that in. But drop catch ends the over. 76 after 15 now. 6 wickets down. And it will be Harshy to continue on his spell, with Grimesy to face up. So we've got square leg in the ring, a fine leg in the ring, deep third, a backward point, a cover going deep now, and extra cover, long off, long on, and beat the bat, and Mikey couldn't get that to the stumps quick enough, but did well done. Dot ball. Ian Latine doing press ups while fielding in the deep. Man's a machine. In comes Harshy. That's a nice shot from Grimesy. Don't take the run. Jim comes round from extra cover straight to stop that ball. No run taken. Ooh. Good bowling from Harsh here. Ramsey upset he couldn't get that away, but survives it. That's what the crowd came to see. Kaelin next over is shouted by Ian Latine as Kaelin starts warming up there. Those arms get going. Oh, Kaelin. In comes Harsh then for his fourth. And it's full toss. Oh, couldn't quite grab that. That was a great effort though from Harsh. Going up to his right, flick that right arm out in the air and just couldn't make it stick. So the man now, change of field, man comes into covers and square leg goes deep. Short. Probably played for it as well. Matty Whelan was in the game there. Deep square leg. Plan nearly came together. Just needed Alex to connect. Wash comes in. Over pitch, it's top edged. Jim Atwood underneath it, takes the catch. And Alex Sawyer has to go. Good catch from Jim, running backwards, kept his eye on the ball, hands right in front of his face and took the catch comfortably. So in comes Zach, who was our co-commentator earlier. I've just been told that I might be needed to bat for the Vikings because they're too short, which is unfortunate. Looks like Kenroy and Sean have no-showed, which is no good. So this in effect will be the last man in this innings. As Caelan Jackson comes in for his first over. .77 for 7 off of 16. So Grimesy's still sticking around. He's the only really batter that's actually stuck there. Strike rate isn't that good, but at least he's there. It's short. Grimesy rocks back. Ian Latin comes in from deep mid wicket, and they'll scramble through for a single. And Phil comes in tight now for Zach. Only deep mid wicket out now. Everyone else in the ring stopping singles. Slower ball, it's in the air, and Avinash Pike cleans up, and Zaki gets through for a single. Phil goes back then for Grimesy. Matt Whelan comes out to deep square leg, deep mid wickets. In Latin, long off Avinash, long on Ben. And he just couldn't connect. He slaps the ground and they'll just come through for a single. He was unsure there, Zach, but it was just Grimesy. Upset with himself not connecting with that. And it looks like he might have hit the ball into his leg actually. It's unfortunate. He was just saying again before the game he had no injuries for the first time in ages, but goes out there and injures himself. Oh, Zach tries to hit that away. Wide ball called, and they'll take one run from it. Jim Atwood next over. Has just been called by Ian Latin. That's hit away nicely by Zach. That'll trickle away for 4 runs. Great stuff, Zachy boy. Let's see this tail wag. Oh, it wasn't Zach, it was Ryan. Giving Zach all the plaudits here, and it's Grimesy. Sorry, Grimesy. Taking away that glorious shot. I'll buy him a beer later. And just respects that. Everyone shouts at Caelan to go get the ball because he was walking back to his mark without the ball and no one fielding it. Stop ball nonetheless. Jumps too high, but loses all his momentum in that jump, and it's through for a single as everyone comes in from the deep and they all converge, and a single to end the over. 87 for 70 after 17 overs then. And it will be Jim Atwood into the attack. Reward for the catch. Left arm. And he's coming over. And it's going round. And same field for Grimesy. They've got deep square leg, deep in wicket, long off, long on, and a deep cover. That one comes in, stroll in, and on the back foot, and there's no run there, so he doesn't take it. Nice gentle run up that Atwood's got. Gets the accuracy though, look. Oh, that's short. And it's in the air. Matt Whelan comes in. He won't come in far enough though. That's a refusal. That is beers in the bar, Matty Whelan. Beers in the bar. It's been called by the scorer. So comes in a bit now. Comes about 10 metres off the boundary, and that hits that over Reyes, and that'll be 2 bounce, 4 runs from Zachy boy. I love to see that when they bring the field up, everyone up, everyone up, everyone up. You know what? I'm going to go over your head. That's exactly what Zach did. Or just misses that completely, it looks like. And let's see if that's given byes. That's a wide ball actually. Okay, scramble through for 1 run off the wide. Score moves on to 94. I said they should be aiming for 100 to give them something to bowl at least. And it's off the back foot from Grimesy and straight down the throat of Matt Whelan at deep square leg, through for a single. Floated, well weighted, and that's going to be another 4. Oh no, it isn't. It's going to bounce in front of Ben Wood there, and just a single from Zachy Simpson. He's come out swinging, Zach. Fair play to him. It's just into the massive space there, and Ian Latine comes in from deep mid-wicket to mid-wicket, and a single ends the over. So 97 after 18 now. Will they make it to that magical 100, give the bowlers something at least to bowl at? So it looks like change of bowler. Avinash Pai. For his third in his spell, he's for no runs really. A magical spell from Pai here. 1 wicket, no runs scored off of his first two overs. Took that first wicket of the day. And the momentum's just been on the Giants' side now. So just moving his field a bit straighter, so that in goes into the cow corner now. And comes out to that. And I thought there was a claim for a catch, but that was in front of him. Dot ball, the order of the day from Pai, and they'll take a run and it'll come straight into the arms of Ian Latin, and they're edging closer to that 100 that I said that they should be aiming for. Maybe they can now push on to, I'm thinking about 115. Zaki takes a big swing at it. Pai's hands go into his face, and a single taken. So Grimesy on strike. He'll be looking at to see out these 20 overs, these two. Oh, that's a great shot from Grimesy. Picked up that quicker ball. Couldn't really get it away there. Single, they're backing, and now overthrows. So the 100 comes up. Big swing from Zach, and it's in the air again, but it's going to land safe again. That's that golden triangle from back of extra cover and long off. Just lands safe between those two fielders, with Jim running backwards and Ben Wood running in, but couldn't make it. Oh, that's a good ball from Pai. Ends with a dot. 101 off of 19, so can they score 14 from this last over just to take the momentum into the second innings? And it's going to be Reyes. It's Reyes to take the final over of the innings and finish his spell.
Rhino's done all right, hasn't he?
And Mary Piles asked me if Rhino's done all right, hasn't he? He certainly has. Considering it's his first game back since the midweek league. We had a chat before the game today, and injury-free Grimesy. This is what the boy can do. Stuck around while others couldn't, and Zach takes a big swing, edges it. No run. I guess you just go for everything now, don't you? Last 5 balls of the innings. Big heave-ho, see what happens. There it goes, wicket. And that will conclude this innings. because unfortunately the Giants were too short with Nesta and Connolly. Actually, so we'll give them out retired. And that will conclude the innings. So, we end up on 101 So we're nearly ready to see what the Vikings can do to defend this. As Avinash Pai and Manav Nayak come out into the middle, that's not what you want to see when you're trying to defend a low score. Samarth Boda will open the bowling. Avinash Pai will face. The skipper's got a nightmare with 2 of his players calling off sick today, last minute. So, almost impossible task, but you never know, we've seen it done. As Boda just stretches a bit. Well, getting the backing of his captain, geeing him up. What can they do? We've got long on, and third is out the ring. We've got Sajan in between square leg and good wicket. And they're looking for a square leg umpire, and square leg umpire makes his way to the middle while putting on his shirt. That's a really white, pale look, that is. We need the summer, obviously. Get down that beach, get some colour down you. There he is. Beautiful. Adonis. And the cap goes on as well. There's the style. There he is. He's ready. And we can play ball. So Boda comes in. Punch straight back at him and through for a single. So they'll be really hunting early wickets. They can get through the top order in quick fashion. There's a chance, but I think with these two out in the middle and their understanding of the game situation, I think there's chance is slim, but always there. Great delivery from Boda, swinging it away. Comes Samarth again. Oh, it's just gone down leg as a big appeal, but wide ball given. Boda comes back to his mark. As I said earlier, he's the youth development officer at Gibraltar Cricket. Full toss, and that's going to race away for 4 runs. No one there at deep mid wicket. And Alex Sawyer tried to race round from long on, but couldn't get to the ball. Struck too well. Over pitch though. Need to tighten up this bowling if they're going to have a chance to bowl like demons. Slower ball. Really good from Samath there, rolling his hands over the ball. So yeah, Sammy was in a school the other day, Friday, and he got a whack to the back of the head from one of the little kids, which was unfortunate, but I had to say it's a nice shot. Glad to say he's feeling much better. So 7 runs so far off the over. One to come. Comes out to it, and there's no run there, and Sam cleans up. Gives him the death stare as well, love that. So first over gone, 7 runs off it. Just run rate required, just 5 and over. And we have young Sajan Singh. Or seen. A good delivery, and Grimesy will get down, stops that with his knees, saves it running away for 4, and the single's taken. Wide ball given. Nash comes down the wicket, gets it away to Alex Sawyer at long on. Another single taken. There are gaps in the field everywhere here, particularly on the leg side. And a big appeal, and it's given! And there's a bit of bewilderment for the batsman, but someone must have heard something. There's a big appeal from behind the stumps. And it was given. So, early wicket for Sajan. And Manav Nayak has to head back to the shed. And in comes the skipper. Probably wasn't expecting to come out that early. So, Latin comes in. One wicket down. Ten runs on the board. 3 to come from this over. I was netting bowling at Ian Latin on Friday night. It wasn't a pleasant experience. He has no fat on him, a hell of a lot of muscle. And frightening bat speed as well. Man's a beast, as I was saying earlier. He was doing press-ups while fielding earlier, just to keep himself ticking along. That's a big appeal again for the run out. Not given. And single taken. Drama. Square leg umpire was signalling to the third umpire, but there is no third umpire, unfortunately. Great delivery. Good over from Singh there, takes the wicket. Score moves on to 12 after 2. Still run rate required sits at 5 as Boda continues. Benwood beside me now, captain of the Pirates Midweek League. In his shorts, obviously doesn't look like he wants to bat.
Not today.
Oh,
not today.
It's pushed wide.
Weather's too nice to be wearing pads.
What do you think of that first innings?
Yeah, it was.
I said my comment was it started badly for the Giants and then it just got worse.
Yeah. That's a good description. I think they thought we were playing T10.
Yeah, it looked like it. Oh, that's defended and holds the pose.
Well, watch out for his slow ball. That's the problem.
Samos.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does bowl it well as well.
Yeah.
And
Comes out of nowhere.
just in that first innings as well, Grimesy, first game back,
How many hit in the end?
not out. I think he got about high 20s, I think, in the end. Well fielded from Sam,
Really well.
straight back at him and denies Avinash Pai any sniffer and a run.
Grimes, he did say he was going to get naught today, so to get what he did was
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Well, I was chatting to him before the game as well. He said, "Oh, I don't want to bat. I haven't batted for ages." And he actually said about a cover drive that he couldn't play, and he played a perfect cover drive over a extra cover. So he needs to convince himself he can't bat more, and he'll probably do a lot better. Single taken off of that.
That maroon went two-tone on Grimesy though, so he clearly put a bit of effort in.
Oh, it's in the air and no fielder there. It's unfortunate. If there was 11 men out there would have been. Grimesy comes back and cleans up. They take a quick 2.
Really nice day here today.
It is. Beautiful day for cricket.
Thought the mosque now the scaffolding's down was looking absolutely grand.
Looking splendid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that slower ball from Sam. falls over in his follow through as well. I like that though, because it shows he's just making that effort in the ball and not just bowling slow. So he's really driving through still, but
He's too competitive to not want to get this win.
no, he's fired up. I saw him warming up actually earlier before coming out to field. Great stuff from Sammy.
Well kept out.
That's overdone. 16 runs off of 3 overs. And Sajan continues.
It's a shame really, because I think if they'd had 11 plus the fact that they'd taken it a bit more of a T20 rather than a T10, I think they would have hit a good score actually.
Yeah. I mean, they're
100 off, not bad
they're
considering.
missing Kenroy Nesto, who would have been, like you'd have thought, maybe 30 odd runs
Yeah.
at least. Great start from Sajan. And it looks like Pyle's going to come up.
He's a good little bowler actually.
He is, yeah.
Faced him in the nets
Oh
a
no,
few times.
Pyle's not going to come up, is he? He's just going to put his helmet on. Maybe he is. Maybe he's just standing back, putting his helmet on, and then he comes up.
I think the thing with our team is there's so many spinners.
Yeah, we were
you have
saying
to be
earlier,
quite aggressive.
You've got hardly any seamers anyway.
Yeah.
So probably just yourself and Kaylin, really.
Harsh, maybe.
Harsh, yeah.
Shot.
Good shot, and Teo gets down, stops that at point. Through for a single.
I find batting against Sajan, you have to bat outside your crease.
Yeah.
Because he either bowls it short or too full,
Oh, something.
and he can't handle the batsman being in not an orthodox position. You know.
Yeah, puts him off
Yeah.
off his length and line. Gives him something to think about.
It does, yeah.
Good ball again. Well dealt with by Latine. Cleaned up by the skipper, Paddy Hatchman. 1 run. Sajan was nice straight, and Alex will come round from long on and stop that going to the boundary, and single taken. Good bowling from Singh. That run rate's climbed up by 0.08 since the start. Small wins. Short and off the back foot, can only get that to mid on. It comes through to Pyle. Oh, there's an injury out there, Grimesy. No. I think he's pulled a muscle.
Nah, it's definitely cramp.
Cramp. Yeah, he's stretching that leg. It's not what you want. Well bowled again, and Pyle was off it. Paddy came in quickly, no run. So score moves on to 20 after 4 overs, loss of just 1 wicket. Samoth Boda to continue on. Just won something in hockey, haven't you?
Yeah,
Cup.
we just won the Ramage Cup.
What team you play for?
Grammarians.
Grammarians. Congratulations,
So-
Grammarians.
3 wins out of the 5, and then drew the 4th game, so didn't have to play the 5th. But we've been playing for Gibraltar against the Dutch team this week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How's that go?
We got thrashed, but
The Dutchies?
they're very good.
Yeah,
very good, very strong. But I think, you know, when I say thrashed, their basics are good, but I think our Gibraltarian skills are far beyond us. So
I mean, we've always done well at hockey, really, in
100%,
Gibraltar.
yeah.
It's like we've always kind of punched above our weight. Same with cricket, really. I mean,
Yeah.
like for a nation of we're 40,000 now. We've gone up from 35.
yeah,
It's not too shabby what we do on the international stage.
the standard's very, very good, very high.
Yeah, it always has been. I remember playing hockey here at school, predominantly as a sport, actually, in the summer.
Yeah,
Above any other sport, really, like basketball and stuff. But hockey was really heavily featured in the curriculum.
it's always been something for me with, you know, coming from the UK, playing hockey in the winter and then cricket in the
Cricket
summer.
in the summer, yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out that way so much here, which would be a much nicer.
There's not much of a winter there.
No, that's the thing. That's the bloody thing. It's like you haven't really got seasons
Yeah,
that define when you can play.
yeah. Hence why I couldn't play the first game. Really.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like that. At the
Busy
moment.
winning cups.
Well, only if we can win this one.
Oh, that's just over Paddy.
Great shot.
Extra cover, the hand shot out, but ball was travelling. Would have been an amazing effort if he'd snatched that, but was a good shot.
Yeah, I think both sports come together really. Both highly dominant on hand-eye coordination.
Yeah,
and
I mean, you see a lot of the international cricket players have a hockey background,
yeah,
and probably vice versa. A lot of the four runs.
very straight that one. I'm sure the camera got that one. Yeah, you can see why the Dutch are doing quite well at the cricket as well at the moment. You know.
I mean, they've got a good cricket inside.
Yeah. Good foundations.
It's in the air, and Sawyer comes in, but he won't make it. That's a refusal again. I think that's beers in the bar again. Matt Whelan and Alex Sawyer owes beers. Just a single taken. 32 after 5 overs now. And it will be Sajan to continue on. These two opening bowlers getting their full quota of overs, it looks like. They need wickets, so why not? Looks like Alex Sawyer moving those shoulders about, getting warmed up for his spell.
Shot.
Straight down.
4-1.
Sent off Boda's throat. Single taken. I can't work out whether the Vikings are doing well in the field or just these two batters are taking it easy. They know what the run rate is.
I think they need to play out the first two openers and then see what's behind, really.
Yeah. It's through for a dot.
I think for Vikings to get the first wicket was a good start for them.
Yeah, they just need. I suggest that if they get these two out, their tails will come up and
Yeah.
they'll start believing, but until that happens, they're going to have to grind away.
They need to back quite deep, don't they?
Yeah.
So it's good to see Ian have a little bit of a knock as well. So
Yeah, I he played in a couple of the warm-up games as well. You know, but he played well in the first game as well. Actually, scored runs there. So he has been playing quite well. I was saying I bowled him at the nets in the nets Friday. Me and him went down there, and it just wasn't enjoyable. For him, it was. He seemed to be having a good time. I was claiming catches on the boundary, of course.
All the time.
That's a nice shot. And scamper through for a single. Oh, that's a good shy at the stumps as well by Alex. Keep him honest.
There's a lot more variation than there used to be, though, now that they've got the new football pitch on here.
Yeah, it
harder to
slows
predict.
down this side.
Yeah.
The football pitch side, it does slow down. Full toss and punished into the vacant mid-wicket area for 4 runs. That will end the over. So 39 after 6.
For the 1 wicket. Was it out? Do we think it's out?
I'm trying to think.
was given,
Oh yeah,
so
it was the. I think it probably was because of the reaction of the wicket keeper.
Yeah.
First off, I don't think Pyle would go up for no reason like that.
Yeah.
So it was out according to the man who counts. So.
Yep. He does do an excellent job behind those stumps, doesn't he?
It's not easy, I tell you.
No.
I umpire quite a bit as well, and to keep your concentration, particularly when you're umpiring against people you know really well, it's probably a bit easier if you don't know them, I
Yeah.
think. So Alex Sawyer. It's given a wide ball, but I think it touched someone, didn't it?
That was wide.
Is it?
Yep. I think it's touched the keeper.
Ah, was it the keeper? Oh, it ran through for 1 as well, didn't they?
Yep.
Wide ball. Wide run. Good delivery from Alex. It's another run of the youngsters who come through the youth system and now playing senior cricket here in Gibraltar. Does love his cricket. Unfortunately though, he's a Wolverhampton supporter, so you can't have everything in life. Oh, and there's a big appeal, and I thought the thing was going. Oh, that's given. The run out's given. There was absolute scenes there. Big appeal for LBW, and that wasn't given, but the run out was.
Looks like it got trapped.
So Zach Simpson there with the fielding, and Harry Pyle with the quick gloves, and the bat in the air meant Ian Latine goes back to the shed, 2 wickets down now, and Andy Reyes comes out to bat. Healthy strike rate of 131. He will go over mid-on.
He only bats one way, this Reyes.
Over mid-on and over the rugby store
Yeah.
and into the car park.
Yeah. Watch your windows.
Would you reckon first ball, or is he going to defend first ball? Or is he just going to swing?
Well, hopefully he learnt from Paddy in the first innings that it doesn't always come off.
Oh, straight to tail at point.
Stop.
Makes a great stop.
It's those shoes.
They are pretty nifty shoes. I don't know if you can see them. If you can see Teo standing there at point with the bright orange and blue shoes. Very snazzy. And he just knocks that down. There's no fielders in and scramble through for a single. Reyes off the mark.
Well, I think that's curse of the commentator. There's 2 defensive shots coming in.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, the cut wasn't so much, but that certainly was.
So that bat that Reyes is wielding as well has got a beautiful middle. Oh, there's no run there, surely. Oh, that should have gone keeper's end. What was he thinking? So one more to come. Avinash calling on the 12th man to take his helmet next ball. In comes Alex. That's off the pads and through for one leg by. So 44 after 7 overs now, loss of 2 wickets. And it'll be Zachy Simpson. This is what the crowd came down to watch. Zach Simpson's leg spin. Zachy gets wickets. Let's see what Zachy Simpson can do. He actually sometimes he really frustrates Reyes, you know, with his bowling. Reyes can either like go to town with him or get out really quickly.
Yes, mind games.
Yep, let's see what's happening. Can't bowl there, mate. That's a wide ball. So Zachy resets. Gets that nice back into his arms for a dot ball. Oh, it's a big appeal. And it's not given. Oh, Reyes getting the jitters. Yeah, he did. His hand twitched, I think, but
That was.
is Reyes getting the jitters? Ooh, it's a big appeal again. Playing across the line. It's dangerous on this wicket if it's straight. Another dot. Oh, let's push that wide again. He doesn't need to worry about his wide balls. He does though. It kind of sometimes gets to him, but he should just let it go and go again. That's the way. Good stuff, Zach. Another dot.
I don't think they've got enough runs here to be wasting them on wides.
No. No, they've got to keep extras down to a bare minimum if they can. It's only 56 runs required off of the 74 balls that remain, so it's a tall ask without any wickets tumbling. So
And this Calpe team bats deep.
Yeah. Well, yourself included.
I was asked to open.
That's 4 runs, straight past mid off.
I said, let's get it done.
50 up.
Yeah, I think I was top scorer for the Pirates this year.
You were
Yeah.
decent. Mind you, you were against Ryan Grimes.
No. For the Pirates, no?
Eh?
For the
No.
Pirates.
For the top scorer batter.
Oh, no, Reyes.
Oh, Reyes
I
as
think
well.
it
Oh,
was
yeah, I
Reyes
forgot. Yeah.
I don't think Grimes had played that much this year.
No, he didn't. When he did, he was
He was struggling.
he was struggling. Yeah.
So it's good to see him hit a few runs as a Pirate fan.
Yeah, true. So Alex Sawyer. As we talk about Grimes, you can see him hobbling from fine leg to third. And you watch the ball go to him.
Yeah. I'm sure he's fine.
Seemed to pull up chasing the ball earlier.
Too much paddle, that boy.
Too much paddle.
Yeah. Needs to play a proper sport, that's what it is, Rich.
I've been playing actually paddle with Mikey in Sunday mornings
Not you
sometimes.
as well.
But the thing is, it's an easy sport to play because you don't
Yeah.
really run around that much.
Yeah.
Shot by Reyes it's for a single.
My joke is it a sport or a hobby?
I would say hobby.
Yeah.
Mind you, I've seen some of the professional games and they look completely different from the games that we play.
I do think that it's catching the nation by storm, isn't it? You know, becoming a very popular sport.
Yeah.
However, it's becoming a bit of a cult, I have to say.
The paddle cult.
The paddle cult.
Just nicked around the corner there by Pye, and Zaki will chase it and get it in. Stops it going for 4. They take the 2.
Actually, we were looking at. I was organising a stag do for March, and we were looking at one of those virtual cricket things.
Oh yeah,
See them?
the indoor ones.
Yeah.
They look really good actually.
They're great. And it kind of, you feel like cricket needs something like that to spark a little bit of energy back into the country, you know.
It would be decent. So actually, you say that. That's a wide ball. You say that. I saw a couple of those on YouTube, like with the England players going down and challenging some of the YouTubers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, then it'd be great if we could add like a sports bar that had that, and
Yeah.
maybe a baseball pitcher and.
100%. Golf simulator.
Yeah, they had one, didn't they, in Gib, but
So I
that
heard,
closed down. Unfortunately, I think for me, that's a good shot.
Great
That's
shot.
straight past point, and deep cover will come round though.
Slowing up over there. There's a problem with this when it's been warm and there's no water on the pitch.
Yeah,
it
the
does slow
outfield
up.
does slow up. Yeah. So score moves on to 57. 3 left of this over. Run rate below 4 and over now. That's a good delivery.
I mean, there's not a much better view from a cricket ground than Gibraltar's cricket ground, eh?
We have really nice views. It's a shame they built the stadium this side though.
Yeah.
Stands could be the other side, and we'd have a real nice clear view to Morocco and the Straits.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is picturesque though still. Ooh,
Great
quick
hands
gloves.
there by Harry.
It was really good. Well done from from Avinash though, keeping his back leg down firmly in that crease. See a lot of other players losing their balance and that back leg comes up. Yeah, so I've been watching the SA20, but the views from the ground at Pal, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
There's that one in Nepal as well. That is it Nepal or Northern India?
Yeah. Shout out.
Short and wide.
I felt like one of those old oil engines today. Someone's pulled the ignition and took about four deliveries to get into my stride.
Pushing that wide again. Needs to start that ball probably more on leg.
A bit more chilly when the sun goes in.
Yeah, it does. Temperature does drop a bit, but mustn't grumble.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure it's colder in the UK at the moment.
Good delivery, and Teo comes in. Dot ball ends the over.
It's probably a single to us mere mortals, but Reyes
Never going to make that.
wants the boundaries.
So 59 after 9 overs. Still searching for those elusive wickets to bring this game back. Zach Simpson continues. So the Simpson-Reyes clash continues. And Reyes pays the respect that's due. Dot ball. When are we going to see Reyes swing big at Zach? There it is.
Here it comes.
And he's edged it, and he's going to get caught. Yes! Simpson's in his head. Harry Parr takes an easy catch. And Ben Wood goes down to the bench to possibly pad up. Thanks, Ben. Caught by Harry Parr. Top edge to Zach Simpson's bowling. Like I said, Reyes either has a field day with Zach or has a nightmare, and he's had a nightmare today. So Matty Whelan comes out, another Gibraltar international player. So 59 for the loss of 3. Can they start believing this Vikings side? Another few more wickets and it will get interesting. Off the back foot, straight to deep cover. And a single taken. edged and straight into Grimes' hands. Unfortunately, we've got the camera behind the bowler now is out of action. It's just gone dead, and I think I know why. Oh, he's going for the single, and Zach couldn't pick up and throw. He picked up and fell. They went through for a single. Lots of giggles around in the field. So we're going to have to stick to the side camera for a second while I try and sort out a slight technical issue with the one down the bowler. Matty's just punched that straight to Paddy Hatchman. Long off. And that'll end the over. 62 for 10 after 10. Loss of 3 wickets. And it'll be Teo into the attack. Technical issue resolved. Oh, good ball. Good ball from Teo. Another one straight, just gets past Teo, but gets a hand to it. And another dot ball. That'll be 4 rounds. Just asking Paddy to come up a bit more in the ring. I don't know what the discussion area in the middle is, but for an easy single there. Two to come off this over. And just a single taken as Alex Sawyer comes in from long on. Run rate required under 4, 3.71 and over. Last ball of this over, and a big swing and big oohs and ahs. That's a dot ball. to win the over. 68 for a loss of 3 wickets after 11 overs now. Zaki Simpson to continue. Pye goes onto the back foot, punches it to mid-on and takes a single. So, run rate required 33 now off of 53 balls remaining. Need wickets as that's hit straight to deep cover and another single taken. Played off the back foot, square, and they'll take 2. Good ball from Zach. Off the back foot as well. Cuts that. And through for another single. Only a single ball is all they need, really. It's driven and Paddy comes round and cleans up. And another single taken. Ends the over. 74 after 12. Teo continuing. And he's getting Paddy up from long off to mid off. He goes straight to Paddy, and will he have a shy? He does, and comfortably in. Ooh, it's really well stopped with the feet by Pyle. Avinash going for the wake. Backwards. On for 45. Not quite connect. It's that straight. Could Teo have had a dive there for a catch, but doesn't take it, and a single taken. It's in the gap, and deep cover comes round to deep extra and gets that in to Harry Pyle. Another single. And straight to Zach at point, and a dot ball. One's come off the over, just 3 off it. If he keeps this to a dot, he's kept them below the asking run rate for an over for the first time in ages. Let's see if we can get a dot out of it. And he does. A big appeal, big appeal. The hand stays firmly by the sides, and Avinash Pai holds the pose. Dot ball. 77 after 13 now. Zaki will finish his spell. Oh, just play to the right of Teo, left of Teo, and Miles cleans up in the deep. Single taken from Matt. Off the back foot. Square cut. Another single. Oh, Teo got down really well there. Look at that, lying on the ground. All casual after the great stop. And again. So Teo continues, had a decent last over. Oh, and gets the edge, and unfortunately that's Grimesy trying to chase it with an injury, and it will trickle away for 4 runs. So the score moves on to 84. Runs required off 35. Onto the back foot, punch straight back to Teo, dot ball. Floats one Teo, and Matt dealt with that well. Paddy comes round, stops that going to the boundary, and 1 run. Oh, big swing at it, and mistimed. It was a bit up in the air. Got away with it, and single taken. Floated and gone. Really well bowled actually. It took all the pace out of it, and Whelan has to head back. Can't see out the innings. And Nicola Advani coming out. So 86 for the loss of 4 now, just 1 left of this 14th over. Just 16 required off 31 though. Something special has to happen for the Vikings to take this one. Just 3 and over required. So Advani's facing his first ball of his innings. Over pitched. Full toss, not punished. Single completes the over. 87 for loss of 4 after 15. Sam Off-Boda back into the attack now. Finish his spell. Wickets required. So Samarth will be looking for a wicket or 2 now to put some pressure on the middle and lower order. No one on the boundary now, really. Everyone in the ring. It's a great delivery, but goes over Zach's head, and it makes that before that hits the boundary. It's great fielding and great chasing by Zach. Saves 2. Really raced after that and caught up with it. Just flicked it back before it hit the rope. Good bowling from Sam. We come to the end of this match. You can join us next week, next Sunday at 10 AM for another GPL game. My team, Dafabet Lightning, will be playing. Oh, that's again really edgy, but it's registered away for 4 now. Not much you can do about that, Sam. Good bowling, but Nickel just has to get bat on it and find one of those gaps in the ring, and ball races away for the boundary. So 9 runs needed. Slower ball. Oh, that is beautiful. He has such a good slower ball, this boy. Completely outfoxed Advani there. Good reply from Sammy to that boundary of the previous ball. Let's see what he can do now. Oh, and that's another refusal. I'm sure these guys really have to get in and under the ball. It's like backing away and stopping. There's no excuse for it. I'm sorry, but some people are clapping out there. I'm not. Really commit to it. If it hits you, it hits you. It's 2 today, I think, from the fielding side, this second innings, that could have resulted in catches if there was more commitment to get to that ball, instead of waiting for it to bounce in front. That's a nice shot from Pye. Driven, cover drive, 4 runs. Over. And score moves on to 98 after 16 now. 4 wickets down. And Sajan come back on, complete his spell. Just the 4 runs needed now for the win. So it could be over in 1 ball. Thanks again to our sponsors, Dafabet, sponsoring this Gibraltar Premier League. Second game in, dot ball from Sajan to start is over. Join us next week, and hopefully I'll be playing. Oh, that kept low. Kept very low. Big swipe across the line. And I keep saying the straighter ball keeps low on this wicket. Best to play with a straight back to them. Anything outside off, and that's when you can go for it. And single taken there. So 3 required. I think Pye will be looking to win this match now with this ball. Looking for the 4 runs and the win. And he can't get that past Teo. To dot ball. In comes Sajan. Ooh, that's not out. That was grounded. But another dot ball for Sajan. He's had a great spell, really. 1 to come, 17 off his spell from the wicket. And that will be game, will it? They're going to run the 2, it might go for 4. Yeah, it does go for 4. And with that 4, the Giants take this second game of the GPL, sponsored by Dafabet, with a comfortable win by 6 wickets. It was a great fight, really, from the Vikings, who unfortunately had 2 really late dropouts that meant they were on the back foot, but then started really badly for them, with the wicket of Paddy Hatchman in the first ball of the innings, and as I said earlier, it just got worse for them, really. Put up a valiant fight, really, in the end, and the game ends with a Calpe win. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us here at Victoria Stadium, the DAFA sponsored Gibraltar Premier League. We look forward to seeing you next week. Join us here from Europa Point, Gibraltar. Thanks very much. Bye bye.